Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Mattel doll news to talk about, from new promotional pictures and information on KPop Demon Hunter dolls, first look reveal at the new reproductions of the Barbie and the Rockers dolls, updated stock photos on the new Moonspell magic dolls, and more. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dolls you love. But for now, let's get into it. Okay, firstly, we do have a couple of new stock photos on the last wave, presumably, of Wicked movie dolls here. We have a couple of new stock photos on the Glinda Get Ready With Me doll. Apparently that's what she's called officially, so not Ostacular Get Ready With Glinda, is it? Okay, it's kind of like fine. I think she's cute, you know, she's growing on me. The dress is very simple, the color change gimmick is very superficial, but the makeup does change. You know, the eyeshadow goes from a lighter pink to a darker pink, although the butterfly hair clips do kind of seem familiar to like Barbie extra butterfly clips that I've seen before, but they might be new molds, but they might not be, I'm not sure. But the packaging looks fine, and overall she's a fine doll. I just don't think she's like anything too exciting. And then we also have a stock photo box picture of the new Alphaba doll with the smiling open mouth expression, which looks very nice. And moving on to Monster High news, yes, the official reveal and release of the new Morticia Addams Wednesday Netflix doll is here. She's now officially available on Mattel Creations and Amazon and all major retailers, and she's priced around like $40 US, 50. I did pay like $59 because it was also like free shipping from Smith's Toys, but yeah, that's just the normal pricing for these kinds of things here in my country, unfortunately. But yeah, she's coming in hopefully soon. I do think she's stunning. The dress fabric looks really nice, so she's really cool. I hope that we get to see Agnes revealed soon as well. Next up, we have even more real life pictures of the upcoming Schoolactor Coraline doll. Apparently she's already available in some Spanish toy stores, so very exciting. And you know what, the face is growing on me, more specifically the makeup. It's gorgeous, like it's really pretty. Again, the expression, it's the really arched eyebrows for me that I'm just I cannot get over. This extreme expression and the sharp features on her face, it's just, I don't know. I like the makeup. I like the freckles. You know, even the lipstick is kind of like cute. I love the details, obviously the outfit, the packaging. The pricing is not cute, but you know, it's the pricing. It's just the expression to me that I'm really like, oh no, the expression is a bit, okay. So yeah, she looks a bit devious, a bit mean, you know, a bit sassy. She's a diva. She's very diva, fierce, you know. She, you know, she definitely is, but like, I just don't know if that's the kind of diva fierce character that Coraline would be. But yeah, she's really pretty. She's growing on me, but I'm still just, those eyebrows, man, those eyebrows. On Mattel Creations, for the fan club members, there was a vote or some kind of like questionnaire available. Maybe it's still available, I'm not sure. But basically it was just asking us members like, which characters we want to see return for Monster High releases, but then also like what do we want from like collector releases and stuff. So this is very exciting. I put like characters in that I want to see return, like Izzy Dawn Dancer, Manny Tor, Iris Clops. So I feel like a lot of those characters are very, you know, especially Manny, like he's such a rare character because there's just one doll of him, right? So it would be really fun to see any of them return. But then also like in terms of like the other question of like what do we look for in collector dolls, I put something along the lines of like good designs, good quality, and you know, reasonable price points, which really should not be anything too demanding. But let's see. I do think it would be really interesting to see any of those characters return that I mentioned, or perhaps it could be Elizabeth, although I mean her trademark just got renewed, so I think she's going to be returning anyway. But which characters would you like to see return in Monster High Collector? Then we had a couple of new stock photos for the upcoming Moonspell Magic dolls, which will be priced around $26.99. Now, these are the stock photos for the packaging, specifically on 4 of the characters. Karina Song is not here because apparently she might be a store exclusive. We don't really know how accurate that information is or what store that would be, but that would really suck if she's like a store exclusive, like to Target or Walmart or Amazon even. Like that would, yeah, because I feel like that just makes it even harder to get her. But let's see, hopefully maybe it's just like a misinformation or whatever. But yeah, stock photos here of the packaging look really nice overall. We had seen the packaging before at Toy Fair for New York, Toy Fair in New York, so we know what they look like, but these are just much better looking pictures. So yeah, overall, I mean, the packaging isn't anything too like spectacular. It's like a blister type of packaging, right? We have like a window plastic cover and then like the cardboard backing. So there's really nothing too exciting. I do think it could have been a bit more exciting design-wise, right? But I guess they wanted to keep it very simple and, you know, so the focus could be really on the doll itself, right? And not the packaging. So that makes sense. The artwork at least looks really promising. Then moving on to a Barbie, we have a couple of new stock photos on the brand new gimmick dolls called the Barbie Roll and Reveal dolls. They're coming in fall of this year and they have a brand new knee joints that are kind of bulkier looking. I'm not sure if I like these more than the original Made to Move knees. Again, these just kind of look a bit more, I don't know, robotic, like not as smooth, personally, at least in my opinion. But I do think it's because they have to bend in a certain way to fit in the ball, and then they have to jump out and, you know, spin. So that's probably why. But still, very interesting that they have a new knee joint, and the gimmick it's a gimmick. It's fun, but it's definitely a gimmick. So yeah. Next up, we have an update on the upcoming Barbie Juicy Couture collaboration. So we now know for sure it'll be just one doll, not a 2-pack, and the pricing will be around $60 US. So that's kind of promising, $60 US. I'm not sure what kind of outfit they're gonna put this doll in. Hopefully it's the classic kind of like Juicy Couture tracksuit. I feel like that would be iconic. But I feel like that might be a bit too ambitious because she's going to be $60. I'm not sure if they can give us all the detail and quality for a budget of 60, you know, bucks. So it might have to be probably a simpler design for this doll, unfortunately. But still, at the very least, I hope that they give us a really gorgeous face screening here. And, you know, if it's ODL, I feel like we would all complain much less. So yeah, fingers crossed. It's just a good design overall, and ODL for the head would be really amazing. Or Mackie face sculpt, or Generation Girl, or Steffi. I mean, there's so many amazing face sculpts that they can choose from. I just hope that she looks good, and I hope it's pink because, I mean, duh. Next up, we finally have the full reveal and release information on the new Barbie and the Rockers dolls. There's going to be 3 dolls in total, and they're going to be officially releasing all of them, I think, on Mattel Creations on the March 9th. Yes, so very soon. And the price point for each of them individually is around $60 US, I believe. So definitely very expensive. So to get all of them, it's gonna be like 180 plus, which sucks because they're so cute. Starting off here, we have Dana, and she is like kind of like in this blue getup, but it's like obviously very colorful. Like it's not just blue. We have like this huge belt. I love the buckle. I love the top with like the lace design. The jacket is really fun. It's like very, you know, big and poofy looking. The shoes are obviously simple heels, but I feel like the designs are very accurate to what they looked like originally. And then the face also looks very fun, and she also has an extra shirt, which is very cute because again, $60, yeah, at least we have an extra shirt and a doll stand, obviously, so that's great. And the packaging's fine, you know, nothing too spectacular, but it is again accurate to the original. Then we got Dee Dee, and she is kind of like a neon green girly. We've got this like off the shoulder looking top with these like again, like geometric looking shapes and these silver stripes. She's got a black skirt underneath, and then also these leopard colorful looking tights, which are basically pants. She's got a similar looking headpiece with this, like the feathers and the, I mean, again, like just all of this is giving like 80s, and I mean, it's just, yeah, it's amazing. I love the colors. I love the extra shirt, which is again like so orange, and it matches her perfectly. And I feel like she has such fun makeup on as well. It's really matchy. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have got Barbie herself, and she's all in pink, and she's definitely my favorite. She looks amazing, and she has an extra shirt as well in white. I mean, come on, this outfit is just iconic, but there is one major difference, which some people might think is a bit controversial. So originally her boots were actual like pleather fabric material, and here they're fully plastic. The reason why I'm assuming they made these fully plastic is because the original boots, because they were a pleather fabric material, they would peel very easily over time. But now here, because they're plastic, they will not have that same issue. So I do think that is good, but at the same time, because they're plastic, they're not really accurate to the originals. You know, they're completely different, but they do look the same. They're just different, you know, so it's a 50-50. What do you think of this change? I think it's for the better. I think, yeah, for sure. Because to me, I almost did not notice until these close-ups of the boots came out, and I was like, okay, they're fully plastic. They are no longer fabric. But again, I think it makes sense. There's not going to be any peeling issues this way. And I think everything else about her really looks so accurate, and yeah, really good. Now, the only question left is that if all of these are going to be available on Amazon, or if only Dana or Didi is going to be available exclusively on Amazon, because I don't know, apparently it's kind of like a unclear. I do think it would be amazing if all three of them would be available on Amazon, because on Amazon you get free shipping and on Mattel Creations you do not. So would be amazing if all of them were available on Amazon, but if only one of them is available there, that's also good. It's just kind of weird. So yeah, fingers crossed they all are available on Amazon, but as far as we know, they should be available on Mattel Creations first. So yeah, again, the pricing is $60 for each of them individually, and with the shipping it'll be basically $200 for, yeah, all of them, which is so much money. But like, I do think quality wise they're really decent. The packaging's nice, the faces, the hair, the fabrics, the boots, again, it's kind of like a level up to me. So yeah, I guess it depends on like if you feel like there's value here or not. But I think for me, they came out really nicely. And lastly, for Barbie, there's a sale going on right now on Mattel Creations for a lot of Barbie releases, and it's like 15% off with the promo code Barbie Party 15, I believe. Yeah, again, only Mattel Creations from now until the 9th of March. So definitely, if you are curious about any of these items on screen right now and many more, check it out, because yeah, with the promo code, it's going to be way cheaper, including the new Bob Mackie doll. Yeah, it is cheaper, but definitely still expensive. So yeah, I might have to use that promo code before it expires. And lastly, we have some updates on KPop Demon Hunter dolls. First up here with the deluxe Rumi doll, we have confirmation that Zoe and Mira will also be released in these deluxe battle, bathhouse looks. But also we now know for sure with these additional promo photos that Rumi here underneath of the outfit, apparently she does have her demon marks around her neck and arms, not all over her body like with the Mattel Creations exclusive 3-pack, but here, at least apparently, again from what I heard, there is a little bit of those demon marks around her body, which is very fun, because if you missed out on the 3-pack, at least you get this Rumi doll here that does still have a couple of marks, but not all of them. But she is still expensive at like $59 US. So yeah, but I mean, again, these close-ups of the doll give me a lot of hope that she actually might be worth it. The price point, like her layers here, the fabrics, the textures, The details are insane. And lastly, we also have a couple of new promo pics here on the singing golden dolls of Rumi, Zoe, and Mira. And these are just a couple of new promo pictures. We still don't even know like what the packaging will actually look like finalized. So there's going to be many more pictures to come as the release date nears. But for now, these are just a couple of new pictures, and I do think they look really good. Now, of course, these are priced at $32 because they do have the singing mechanism, but they do have also less articulation at the knees and arms, but they sing, so yay. The quality on the outfits also is undeniably just not as good as the core dolls, but still, I mean, they have the singing gimmick, and I do think that's going to be a major selling point with the you know, appeal of these dolls, especially for kids, and they do look decent enough. So yeah, and they do have like new makeup looks on the face screenings. Like these are new unique makeup looks to these dolls specifically. I do like how on every one of these dolls there's always different makeup, so that's really fun. And that does it for today's little Mattel doll news roundup. But what do you think? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support that channel that way, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.